everyone, this is Jay Harris coming to you from Tom's Trading Room. Back on the 17th, the Federal Reserve held its last meeting of the year. What was said at that meeting, or more importantly, what was not said, propped the market up the last 2 hours of trading that day. This led to 339 stocks hitting the Darknet buy list. So what we're going to show you in this video is how to take, on a day like that, all the stocks that show up over and above the norm, in this case 339, how to transfer that to your My Stocks list, how to take that list then and filter it so that the big guys, as we call them, the ETFs, indexes that we follow, like the SPY, TBT, the big guy stocks like Apple, Amazon, Google, and the like, can filter to the top of the list. So rather than going through 339 stocks to find those, we can run a filtering that propels those or props those up to the top, and it makes our tracking and our trade research that much more efficient. So here we go. First thing you want to do is go to the stock date, and let's change it from 12/23 or whatever date it is that you're doing this, and change it to 12/17. When you type in 17, left click to populate it, and then click go. This will update the software to the back test date of December 17th. What we want to do now is put your cursor on the Home tab, left click on Darknet Signals. When this populates, you're going to notice the three boxes across the top that we showed you in the Darknet preview video. Over here under the Darknet searches and actions, let's click on stocks. You'll see that there's quite a number of them in here, but not quite the 339 just yet. So let's go over here to stocks. On these boxes, leave everything as it is except for these. What you want to do is, on the stocks list, left click on the drop down arrow, scroll down to all optionable stocks and indices, left click on that, change your backtest date range days to 2, and then on the trade sort method, left click on days since buy date. Now we want to run our search. You'll see that it gives a 30-second time search max. Sometimes there's not as many stocks on the list that you're searching for that it will do it in less than the 30 seconds. So as this scrolls through the time needed, recognize that we're doing this backtest date over the last couple of days from the December 17th date that you set initially. Right here, you will then be able to see the list of stocks for that date. Now I'm going to quickly scroll down all the way to the end and show that there are the 339 stock candidates on the Darknet buy list for that date. As we scroll up to the top, let's now do a couple of things. We're going to go back to stock lists. In that drop down arrow, left click on My Stock List. Under the Darknet output here, whatever the stock list says, mine currently says My Stock List, yours may say Pennies and Weeklies or some other list. If you don't have My Stock List populated, left click on the drop down arrow, find that, left click on it and populate it into that window, and then click on Replace. But before you do that, you'll see that it said 0 channel ranked unique stocks were saved in that list. It's because we didn't select the stocks. So what you want to do is go ahead and select them. But rather than clicking on each box individually, just go over here to where it says check all stocks, left click on that, and it will take care of checking all the stocks for you. So now that when you hit replace and it repopulates the screen, you're going to see that the 339 channel ranked unique stocks were saved in your My Stock list. Last but not least, let's go ahead and do the filter so we can pop some more of those big guy type stocks to the top of the list. So if we go to website, lists, and again, just put your cursor over these, don't click anything just yet. What you do want to left click is the filter list. Once you've clicked filter list and this screen populates, the only thing you're going to need to do here is check that it says My Stock List. If it doesn't, left click in there and change it to where it does say My Stock List. And make sure that the wizard chosen is the 2% slippage and merge removal line item here. Click on that if it's not already done, and then click on search from here. We'll run through another, again, elapsed time of up to 30 seconds. This is quicker because they're already there. It's just filtering to your request of 2% slippage and removal. And here you see the S&P 500 index, the SPX, the TBT, your Apple, and Tesla. Those are some of the bigger names in that top 10 list there. And you can go from here and start looking to build your trade ideas on these Darknet buy signals. That wraps it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you on the support@tomgentile.com in future videos. Bye now.